Good afternoon, my name is Julio Garcia Jr. Today's date is 10/20 of 2021, and I will be showing you today my CIRC05 for an attempt grade letter C in the Arduino projects. Now we can scroll down here, we can see that we have a couple of comments to declare our pins. We will be using what is called a shift register today, and that's the 74H C595. That's the name of the shift register. And it has three pins that are used in this register. The data pin, the clock pin, and the latch pin. Those are assigned to 2, 3, and 4. Now once I show you the shift register, we'll talk about those pins there in a bit. Here we have our integers declared. Lead state equals 0, sets the initial state to 0, and constant integer on and constant integer off, high and low. Those are some data points that are going to be used in the script below. And here we have pin mode data output, pin mode clock output, pin mode latch output. Our pins are turned into outputs to send the information to the LEDs. As we scroll down, we have integer delay equals 100. That's the milliseconds between the updates, and it's going to run this particular task for 256 cycles. Here the name of the void of the loop is called update LEDs I. Scrolling down further, we can see update LEDs. Here is the loop. Digital write latch low sets all of them, all the LEDs to off, turns the chips to low. And here we have shift out data clock MSB first value. This shifts out the 8 bits to the shift register. So when this program begins to run, it begins to shift the LEDs in a particular pattern similar to hexadecimal binary, flashing the very first one to the right and then the second one and then back to the first one, essentially filling out all the LEDs as they turn on and off. And that's digital write latch high, pulls the latch high, displaying the data. So we're going to go ahead and bring us over here to our LEDs. Now, as you can see, it's shifting from right to left in that hexadecimal pattern that I mentioned before. This one is blinking a lot faster than these, but you can see 1, 2, 3, and then over here shifting back and forward. So here we can see our components, our LEDs, and our resistors which are being used. Now this here is our shift resistor. This particular guy is taking control of all these LEDs using only 3 pins. Right here we can see connections of the shift register connected to positive, negative, and another negative over here. And then we have several connections going to our LEDs. And the pins that are connected here are pins 2, which, as we mentioned before, is our data pin. And then we have our pin 3, which is connected to our clock pin, and pin 4, which is our latch. And so the basic idea of this simple guy is that it's sending information through these wires to jump to each particular pin LED to turn it on back and forward, similar to what a 3-way switch does. But yes, that'll be it for this particular project. Thank you very much for watching.